Good evening, friends. Narinakshi Swami here. Since 26th June, the market is continuously seeing rally without seeing any significant correction in the market. Today, it shows a sort of momentum loss by showing some sort of correction in intraday volatility we had seen in the Nifty. So finally, it is on the daily chart, you are seeing hanging man type of candlestick pattern, indicating some sort of tiredness over there. And we need to see whether this is a small consolidation for 1 or 2 days, and final target, to achieve the final target, it can move towards the 19,678. Maybe it may be a pause to reach the target of 19,678, 1 or 2 days of a sideways movement on the Nifty. So it opened around 19,406 and made an high of 434. So opened previous day close was 19,343. When it opened around 19,406, it was a gap of open of nearly 70 points gap of open. After gapping up, it could not sustain. It made a high of another 30 points, total 100 points above, and then it started correcting. And it gave a deep correction to the level of 19,234. 19,300. So it was a deep correction inside. It may be a swing low like that. It has filled the gap and it. Actually, if we see on the intraday picture, let me remove all these things. Remove this, whatever I have written. Yeah. So I'll go to the intraday picture of the Nifty, how the trade was conducted. Sorry. So I'll change the time frame to 15 minutes. See, this was the opening previous day. Previous day, it was closed here around 19,330. It gapped up and made a high of 19,430. That's it. Later it has made the 434. That's why the intraday picture is very, very important. And then it started correcting up to 19,300. This was the low, the first low. Around 10 o'clock itself, you got the low, which was, but when compared to the intraday low of the previous day, it was higher than the previous day. So it was almost 78% retracement. That is like a range. You can see it's a range. And then it rallied throughout till 12:45. 12:45, you can see 1 o'clock up to 1 o'clock, it rallied to reach the target of 19,432. And if I take the channel here and apply the channel over here, I'm applying the channel, it appears like a channel trading. Now, if I apply the channel, it has closed around 19,391. If it comes to this low, that will be 19,342 will be the channel low. So only if it starts moving below this, it can even come to this level. So it's like a range. That is what happening in Nifty. So it's a type of channel, type of consolidation happening in the Nifty. Maybe it may give discount or may not give discount. If I see on the intraday, it is hugging to the 20 period moving average on the 15 time frame. So the price action is above the 20 period moving average. So probably there may be continuation of the market after taking the support, some sort of range movement you can see on the Nifty. Probably 1 or 2 days. Tomorrow is Wednesday. On expiry, we have to see whether it is going to break down to give discount or break it. It will break above this level to go and reach the target of 19,628. That is the calculated level. Coming to Bank Nifty, I am on the daily chart of the Bank Nifty. Even here also, Bank Nifty is on daily chart. It has made a long leg doji. So it opened around 310 and then it made a low of 45,300 points down, which was lower than the yesterday's intraday low. The index then rallied up to 45,776. So you can imagine 700 points range on the Bank Nifty within a single day. 45,700 and finally it has closed below the open, that is around 45,301. This behavior indicates selling pressure at higher level, 777. Probably some sellers are active over there and they were pushing it, and the buyers around 45,000, they are pushing the price higher. So clear tug of war seen between buyers, bears and bulls as seen in the price action of the Bank Nifty. So we need to see, actually it is a sideways movement. So even if it may consolidate for 1 or 2 days, and then it may rally up to the level of 46,407. It is a pause actually. It needs a pause. So even in between this Bank Nifty, you can see a pause bearish, not a small sideways movement market in there. And same type of market you have seen in the Bank Nifty. Probably maybe a pause for tomorrow also. And then we need to see whether it will break above this range or break below that. But if I apply the Fib tool, so it has closed above the 1.618 Fib ratio. Probably it may be looking for the 2.618 Fib ratio. 1 or 2 days sideways movement we need to see on the market. So after seeing that only we can decide. So wait and watch mode on the Bank Nifty as well as Nifty. This is the EOD end of the day chart analysis from my side. So thank you very much, friends. Nalinakshi Swami signing off.